Hey, wow, there's that light. Dang it. Well, I guess we're gonna have to sit in the dark. Um, I know it's gonna take some time for someone to get on here, but I thought I'd go ahead and do 3 more herbs. And of course later I'll have my own full moon stuff to do. Y'all come on here and let me know what you're gonna do or what you're doing or whatever. Okay, the first one I would like to go over is your normal everyday roses. But before I do that, I got to show y'all something. A friend of mine had this in his house, and he thought it was selenite, but he knows what I'm about and what I like, so he gave it to me. You'll have to see this beauty. If I can get it over here, it's heavy. Oh, well, shit. Hang on. Okay. It's plugged in and on, so okay. It's kind of bright. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. And it's heavy. Oh my. Can you see it? Probably not. God, I'm gonna draw right on my computer. But it's huge. It is freaking huge and it's very heavy. Here, maybe you can see a little better like that. See how big that is? Isn't it beautiful though? I just love it. Now I gotta move it again. I'm so afraid I'm gonna drop it on my computer. Oh. Set my hair on fire with my candle over here. Anyway, okay. I'm telling y'all, that sucker's heavy. I just look fuzzy, don't I? It looks like I look fuzzy. Okay. Your normal everyday roses. Okay. Now, you can have red, pink. Those are the main two. Usually pink is for friendship, you know. Roses are for love. But I'm just going to go over the rose in and of itself, okay? Of course, the gender is female. The ruling element is water. And the planet is Venus, of course. It stands for love. Now, I make rose oil, and I sell that around here. And you can make rose water, splash it on your altar. Now, as far as medical, you can use it on the skin for anything excessive. If you have too much oil or whatever, it shrinks your pores. If you mix rose and rosemary together and leave it on after you've washed, it helps your skin. Put it in your hot bath, both of them together. You can put it in your tea. It's an antibacterial and an anti-inflammatory. In other words, it'll help swelling. It helps wrinkles, acne. It's pretty much a herbal Botox for your skin. You can even put it on a sunburn. Put rose water on a sunburn. Let's see here. Split ends. If you have split ends in your hair, get you some rose oil. Now, I wouldn't put too much oil in it. You know how that'll turn out. If you mix orange peels with rose petals and put it in a tea, it'll boost your immune system. And believe it or not, it helps with yeast infections. Now, don't quote me on this. I'm not a doctor. But you females, you know, those of you that douche, you might put some, you know, rose petals in there, let it set for a while. It's been used for prevention in women like that, to prevent yeast infections. They just do so much. This is one that I want you to just keep researching. I couldn't even write it all down. I've got 4 pages here that I'm not going to go over every single thing because it'd take too long. But now the magical properties, if you burn it in your house, like over a coal disc after a fight, whether it's between you and your spouse, your kids, whoever, it's supposed to release all the negative energy out of that. Rosebuds are supposedly good for pregnancy. Now, I don't know that for a fact. Now, and the site I get these off of is not a medical per se site, but they're very well trusted. Now you can use, now those are red roses. Orange roses you can use for jobs, money, and energy. The yellow you can use to find you a mate in the first place and fertility. And of course, the red roses, sex, revenge, believe it or not. It's another one of those that can go one extreme or the other. Money, prosperity, and they cover all roses. It's kind of like the clear quartz of flowers. You can do anything with it. I'm sure y'all know how to make rose water and rose oil and all that, so I'm not going to go over that. I'm just going to kind of go over these quick enough for you, and then we can chat if y'all want to. Okay, rosemary. Now, every witch knows about rosemary. It's been around, been a witch's herb for, gosh, forever. And it's for protection and cleansing. That's what we use it for. The folk names are Anthos, Romero, Dew of the Sea, Minero, and Romarin. The gender is male. The ruling element is fire. The ruling planet is the sun. And the ruling deity is Venus, believe it or not. Okay, its magical properties, of course, we all know we use it for protection, cleansing, and smudging. You can add it with frankincense myrrh as an incense before a major ritual or ceremony. It clears your space, and it's a good offering towards whatever god or goddess you work with. So it's used for mental clarity and focus and good memory, which I need a lot of. The medicinal properties, it's an antioxidant, an anti-inflammatory, improves digestion, enhances memory and concentration, neurological protection, prevents brain aging, cancer, and protection against macular degeneration, you know, for your eyes. So cook with it, put it in your food. That's why I have it like this. And of course, I buy the organic rosemary that I use it in my food. Okay, now we have rue, which is definitely, in my point of view, it is the oldest witch's herb. You will find it in texts way back. It's used for love, healing, health, mental powers. It's pretty much the queen of the herbs. Folk names are Ruda and Ruda. I don't have the gender. I think it may be both, can be used for both. The ruling element is fire. The ruling planet is Saturn. The zodiac sign is Leo. And the ruling deities are Hecate and Diana. You can burn dried rue and green candles rubbed with rue oil on a full moon for prosperity. Tonight would be a good time to grab you some just out of your kitchen if you have it. Sorry, I just heard something. The wind's going like seriously at least 70 miles an hour out there. Anyway, you can mix the rue oil. You know how to make the oils. If you don't have that, just get you some plain rue. Put your oil on your candle and drop you some rue on it and then burn it like that. You can place it at your door. It wards off evil. Or you can put it in spring water and sprinkle around the house to remove a jinx. You can carry a pinch in a bag to ward off evil. And rue mixed with comfrey will improve health matters. It's used in teas and for curse breaking. Now the medicinal properties, it's good for stings or snake bites and dog bites. Anything that needs to be purified, cleansed. It's powerful in curing disease in cattle, wards off headaches when worn in a sachet. Now, I have a thing for a protection bath too. You can put your rosemary in your bath water. I put rosemary, rue, lavender, basil, and mint. And a handful of coarse salt, usually sea salt. Lexi, stop. And how much ever you put in there is up to you. It doesn't matter. And you soak in that bath, visualizing a protective energy just coating you as you rinse off with that water. Anyway, and when you're done, take a little bit of the water and put it in a bowl and cast it outside. You know, that's your way of getting rid of anything that it soaked up from you. And that's, of course, everybody knows what rue looks like. See, I'm about out of it too. But it's an old witchy herb. It's been around for thousands of years. It's one of the very first ones ever, I think, that they ever used. So I decided I'd go over them three right quick. I'm really trying to get through these herbs. And I haven't been on here for a while. I just, seriously, no excuses. I just haven't done it. Y'all come on here and let me know what you're doing for your full moon. I've got a few plans, but I'm not going to do a whole lot. I watched 3 other videos with witches today or this evening, so they may be all tubed out. Who knows? I'll tell you another interesting story about me. I decided to go out last night, or not before, sorry. Just got in that mood, you know, wanted to go sit with people and have a few beers and all that. Well, I come home, I'd locked myself out of the house. Well, actually, my car was being used and my house key was on my car ring. So I get home and end up having to kick my door in. So now I've got towels stuck up all around it because it's cold. Figures I would do that when it's going to be so cold outside. But anyway, guess I'll wait on a few people to come on. And if you see my witchy room, I'm sorry, it's a mess. I got a whole new shipment of my candle making stuff in, and I have stuff sitting everywhere. So, and also, I had a really sweet lady that I knew. She was one of my best customers, as far as my candles go. And she died um, week last week. That's pretty sad. But you know how we are about that. We just move on to a different place. But anyway, now that we had storms and tornadoes here in Oklahoma, and um, now the cold wind has blown in and possible snow by morning. So it's literally just, and a full moon. So anyway, I'm sorry that I have not been coming on here like I should. And that's another thing I guess I ought to talk about. I had talked about um, depression, even in witches. Everybody thinks that because we're a witch, we're not human. But yes, we are very human. We're still susceptible to getting sick, mentally and physically. And for some reason, this time of year, for years, for me, has always been pretty rough. I don't know what it is about it. I don't remember anything detrimental happening to make me feel that way. Um, I just can't. Maybe it's because I can't go outside, or it's just cold, and my body does not like cold. But even when I was younger, a lot younger, I still, between December and January and sometimes February, I just completely, um, I don't feel like myself. Um, I just wondered if I was the only one. um, here lately, I haven't even wanted to sit in my witchy room. I just get that way, and I don't know why it happens. So, but it's not so bad this year. It's not as bad as usual. So, and I was watching a witchy chat earlier, and they did some card readings, and I went ahead and had them read mine, and it was pretty good. So I just have to sit and wait, you know. And that's what's bad, and we can sit and do spells, and that's what I was saying before. If something doesn't work, it may not be because you didn't put all your effort into it. It may be just because that is the way things are supposed to be for now. And you got to roll with the punches sometimes. Sometimes you can't change things. I don't care how powerful you are, you cannot change them. They're meant to be that way, and they're meant to be that way for a reason. So that's what I keep telling myself. And, and a lot of times I'll come in here and just sit and meditate, or I don't necessarily call it meditating. I just sit quietly and think, mainly because I feel protected in here. This is my element, this is my room, and I just feel secure in here. Whatever works, right? So anyway, yeah, there's a lot of things going on around here. I'm seriously thinking, as most of you that know me know, that I'm a nurse, or kind of a medication nurse. But I'm seriously thinking about getting out of that. Problem with that is I don't know what else to do. I've been doing this since I was 15, and I'm 52 now. So I mean, what else is there to do, you know? I know it's never too late to do something different, but I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking maybe that's why I stay depressed all the time. Or, you know, I don't live as lightly as I should. I'll put it that way. It's not that I'm always depressed. My brain is just always thinking, or, you know, about stuff I probably shouldn't think about too hard. But we do that. I think that's what my full moon thing is going to be tonight. I usually, you know, do stuff for other people. I think tonight I may do something for me. I don't know. We'll see. I still ain't figured it out. I'm just sitting in here thinking. Hadn't talked to y'all in a while, so I thought I'd come on and say hello. As I said, most people are probably tired of being on here today. So I will give it a few more minutes. And if nobody wants to chat with me, I may just go on about my business. I can't wait till spring, guys. Spring is my thing. I love spring. I even like the storms. I find myself getting a little bit more, not scared, but anxious now with tornadoes than I used to. I guess it's because I'm old and I don't think I can move as fast away from them as I used to be able to. I don't know. And I was trying to think if I had anything new that I've gotten besides that. I showed y'all my rose quartz and my other selenite wand or tower. And Lexi's in here, my little pooty cat. I need to do something fast though, you guys. I don't know. See, that's why I just sit and think, and it's not good for me. It's not good for anybody to just sit and think, especially when you start putting yourself down. You know, that's when you go take your long hot baths and do whatever you can to get rid of the anxiety. I think so. Unfortunately, more people have it and deal with it than sorry. Of course, nobody texts me until I get on here. I got to clean up this room and get these boxes. I'm afraid to get rid of my boxes because when I sell my candles, that's what I put them in to give them to people. So, but yeah, I pulled a good one the other night. And every once in a while, that's good. You know, just go out and let off steam, whatever. One thing is, you know, I don't get why that. Well, I'm not even going to say that because it's going to sound not the way I mean it. You know, I don't go out to get picked up or, you know, find somebody. I go out to mingle and talk because most of the time I'm in this house by myself. And, you know, that can drive you crazy too. I mean, you can only do so many spells and spend so much time in your witching room. Even that gets. Sometimes I just get tired of being around spirits and want to be around people that actually, you know, are physically there. You know, I don't know. So what are y'all doing tonight for the full moon? Yeah, I'm seriously thinking about making some big changes. I'm just not sure, honestly, how to go about it, or um, yeah, I just don't know how to go about it. We've been thinking about moving, and I hate moving. Ugh, don't like it. But I mean, honestly, the only reason I moved here in the first place from my hometown was to be close to my daughter, and I hardly ever see her. So, I mean, I talk to her on the phone a lot, but as far as, unless I go over there, I don't know. So I don't know. Big changes. I don't know. I don't even know what they are yet. I just feel them coming. But it's going to be up to me, and that's what's bad about it. That's when I have to consult with my goddess and, see where I need to be. So, but anyway, you're going to have to come on here and talk to me because I don't know what else to say. I was trying to think of something else I could show you, but honestly, nothing's any different. Um, Except for me kicking my door in. I got to get a carpenter and everything else, spend money I do not have. I got to pour up some more amethyst oil tonight. Yeah, if y'all hear all that blowing behind me, it's because the return air happens to be in this room. So, anyway, I was going to try to I guess I can put this stuff up real quick so I don't knock it off. And if there's any herbs that y'all want me to go over, or as I always say, any questions, I can give you my opinion. I'm not going to say that everybody's gonna agree with what I say. It's just my opinion, and that's all. So, see, if I turn this light on, it's gonna be a big glare. Oh. Got me a bunch of new incense too, y'all. This black magic stuff smells really good. And I got one called the Universe. That smells really good. Just got it off of Amazon. I know I don't usually come on here till like 3 o'clock in the morning, so if I thought I came on earlier, I'd catch more people. But I'm not going to start mine till a little after midnight, so Well, this is hard to get out. Oh, it smells so good. They really do. Hi, Wayne. Yes, I love board games. I don't do the Ouija board, though. I don't need that to talk to the other side. Idiot. You know, it's funny that I knew that that was going to be that way whenever you said that. But I bet. What are you doing? Dude, you know, I have a sense of humor and I'm actually really sweet, but that's crappy and I don't want it on my channel. Anyway, there's always got to be one. But anyway, yeah, you guys, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, I don't want to depress anybody, but just the way I get sometimes. But it helps me. Like when I watched all them earlier tonight, it made me feel better. So I decided to get up and move around. You're okay, Wayne. Just you got to be careful, dude. I'm all for making friends, but I don't have no bangs. Buy what from Joe? I'll buy it. Anyway, yeah, I think I've made like 30 candles and I have 3 more jars, I think, and I'll make them. Wayne, I was going to say they're different colors. I mean, your tags are different colors. Tea tree. Where did that come from? Wow. Full moon's got everybody going tonight, don't it? That what, Wayne? Yeah, Wayne, I think somebody else is using your name or something. I only show 2 people watching, so God. Well, I would get him off here, but if I delete that, then it may delete you too, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I can remove him, but I'm afraid it'll remove your name too. She's mine. Oh, wow. Okay. Seriously? Hi, Chad. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. Every once in a while, you get people on there like that. Want to be idiots. It's not the chat I usually have. I just get some people on here sometimes that want to be dumbasses. Please get my mom, Sanjit. Sounds like he's on dope. I'm sorry, Alaman. That's what it's about. These people just got on here. Unfortunately, I can't stop them from getting on here. I have trolls every once in a while. But we can just ignore them. I am looking at the camera. I'm trying to read too over here. So what are all you other people doing tonight for the full moon? Anything? Full moon. Hello, Black Mountain. So does anybody want to talk about the full moon and about good things? The ones of you that are seriously on here, just start shit, get off here. Now, I've had enough. At first, it's okay. If you don't like it, get off my channel, dude. I'm not a pagan. I'm a full-blown witch. Oh my. Anyway, we'll just ignore the numbnuts on here. Anybody's doing anything for the full moon, let me know. I'm interested. Get some new ideas, or I've been doing this a long time. Tonight would be a good night to get the roses and put them in your bath water and healing or relaxation, whatever you need. luck. So, well, if you're serious, I wouldn't. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in making somebody fall in love with you because if it's not there, I mean, you can put things out there. You can put yourself out there, things to yourself to maybe make you more appealing to them, more attractive to them. But I just honestly don't believe in actually putting a love spell on someone because that's going against their will, and you don't want to live with somebody for the rest of your life knowing that they're only with you because you put a spell on them. I mean, there's other ways to do that, just and you don't even need witchcraft. I mean, there are things you can do. So, but I mean, that's kind of a touchy subject. Like I said, you don't want somebody with you because you made them. You want it to be of their own free will. Or I would think so. I mean, there's witches out there that would do that spell for you. I mean, I would probably even do it for you, but I can't promise that it'll turn out the way you thought it might. I mean, to each their own. Some people believe that and some people don't. Um, I believe in trying to go the opposite direction, trying to, like I said, make yourself more appealing. I mean, have you even talked to her, spoke with her, or you just kind of like her from afar? So nobody's doing anything for the full moon tonight. Got my incense going. I'll probably sit up in here all night. I just feel comfortable in here. And also too, for your cleansing and clearing, a lot of witches use cigar smoke. Not saying they inhale it or anything, but tobacco is a good cleanser. Clear space. I may make the rest of my jars tonight up with my candles and go watch a movie. Try to do my full moon stuff. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off here. All the witches are probably busy right now anyway. I'm gonna start mine at midnight, so that's 1 minute away. But anyway, I hope y'all get used to all the herbs, and I wanted to have a nice chat, but of course I had to get goofballs on here. So I will talk to y'all another time. Blessed be.